again, everything that you talk about in the process of being a good teammate, which for me you keep boiling down to finding joy in the success of others, right? Like he embodies that, it seems like. I mean, I know I've already used this with Haggerty, but it seems like there's some similarities between you and him.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's just if he got pinch hit for, I'm assuming he'd be the guy on the top step, like pumping up Haggerty if you got pinch hit for him, right? So I think those are the type of bench players, platoon players, however it shakes out, that are needed for a team to win. The bench player's role is not just production, although that is a big part of it, but it's also the clubhouse vibe, like you're saying. That's a really important part of being a bench player, and Cody and Haggerty both have that.
How do you want to see them handle that? Like similarly to how you talked about Kamara yesterday, it's a lot on his plate kind of to handle in the camp. How do you want to see the young pitchers approach
Well, the young pitchers in the bullpen are usually 2-pitch guys. So like Rock has 4 pitches he's got to try to figure out. He's really trying to develop his sinker and change up off of that. He's really trying to get the 4-seam at the top. And oh, by the way, I got to make sure my slider is good to go because that's my pitch. Where these younger guys are typically just, 2-pitch, 4-seam curveball or whatever, 4-seam slider, whatever it is. So not a lot of bullpen guys have 3 to 4 pitches that they need to work on. So first pitch strikes, no matter if you're a young guy or old guy, really matters. The difference in counts and leverage count situation changes quite a bit after that first pitch. So that's still a big deal. We did a really good job actually yesterday, especially later last 3 or 4 guys. So that's kind of what we're looking at. We're looking at a put away pitch. Like, do you have that? Because bullpen guys need to have a put away pitch. So you need a strikeout in a big spot late in the game. So I'm looking at that too. So strikes and stuff still matter to me. Young or old, that doesn't really matter because of the 2 pitches.
You really feel like Lumis and Lobus should pitch together on the same day as much as possible. There's no gimmick that would work with that.
They are both really good. I know that. So it's been fun to watch.
I think Kamar's, the 2 changeups he threw yesterday were both to lefties, were PCA for the foul ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the last at bat.
Yes. For a ball.
Did you want to see him throw it to right-handers?
I think down the road, sure. If you look at the league now, there's a lot of left on left, right on right splits and curveball, right? The split is like the new pitch of the 2025 playoffs, and then I feel like it's carrying over to 2026. But if you can't throw the split, I think the changeup is now, or the harder changeup is also there. So yeah, sure, I would love to see that happen. But let's figure out the changeup to the left first, and then once he feels that, then of course tunneling the changeup with the sinker can only get you more ground balls and early count outs, which that's what we're looking for. So like pull side ground balls, I can live with those all day long. If they get through, they get through. I trust our defense. But if we can get those early in the count, yeah, that'd be really nice. And so yeah, the changeup would play into that.
What have you liked about Lumis and Lobus?
Let me make sure I don't get them mixed up. Lobus, the slider is real, and it's a unique arm angle as well, kind of uncomfortable for righties. The strikeouts are. He had a really good strikeout rate the last year, 60-something punch outs, I think. So when you're sitting from behind, you can see what he does against righties. It's against lefties that we want to see as well. So it's not just like this one lane that we can put him in. It's multiple lanes you can put him in. But he is going to, in our opinion, going to help us at some point this season. Whether it's early, this breaking camp or not, that remains to be seen. But he's got something about him that we really like. He was really good in Double-A last year, and we'll see where it goes for him. Lumis has that unique fastball. So the fastball at the top kind of explodes with carry through the zone. So I think they're different types of pitchers. One can really spin it. One can really throw it at the top. So strikes are the biggest thing, and they're both doing a really good job so far.
We haven't talked about Mackenzie Gore, I guess, at all this spring. What have you seen from him on the backfield so far?
pro is the best way I can describe him. He's a quiet professional, goes about his work, he's diligent. I think he's watching some really good pitchers in that clubhouse go about their business as well. He's asking the right questions. I've said it early on, being around DeGrom and Evo, I can only see benefits to that. I think our pitching group has identified a few things as well to help him maybe move forward and, stay healthy, number one, and then, get the innings that we hope he can get as well. But the guy's a competitor. Everything he does, he tries to win at, whether it's in the weight room, in the training room, whatever. Like, there's intent behind everything. And he's a crazy athlete. Like, if you watch him go about his business and run around and PFPs and all that, like, you see DeGrom run around, it looks like a shortstop. Well, Gore's type of, looks like a left-handed shortstop the way he goes about everything. So just lucky to have him.
DeGrom is a shortstop.
Like a long time ago, but yes. Yeah.
You have a day for DeGrom to start him?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, we have an idea, but it's still going to be, a few more days.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just easing it.
Yeah, he threw a live yesterday. It was really good. His arm is in a really good spot. He feels good. He felt good today. Yesterday was, backfield, field one with nobody in the stands, and his velo was there. He wasn't happy with a couple of the off-speed pitches, but that's the Cy Young Award winner talking. I thought it was fine. So, yeah, he looked really good yesterday. But to tell you when he's going to start, I think we're still a few days away.